My biggest goal as a VTuber. Part of me wants to say to make this my career. Better to chase smaller goals along the way. You get that little endorphin rush every time you complete one. So right now, my goal is to build up enough of a fan base to one day get invited as a guest to a convention, so I can meet some of you in person while wearing my full Plague Doctor gear. And I'm not gonna lie, the cop side of me thinks preventing an incident like Emiru's by don't rocking a would-be creep in full Plague Doctor gear sounds incredibly satisfying. Most embarrassing moment as a VTuber. It's impossible to pick just one. I've had my mic muted, forgotten to change scenes, and even left my browser covering the whole stream. And don't even get me started on trying to manage vertical and horizontal at the same time. But my most recent masterpiece, I switched games and completely forgot to change the screen. Chat was telling me the whole time while I was already in matchmaking. I loaded in, landed, started playing before I realized everyone was still watching the chatting screen. Sorry for being scramble-brained, but thanks for sticking with me anyway. So what do I do outside of VTubing? Well, most people already know my day job involves a lot of red and blue lights, but I do actually have hobbies outside of that. Everything from working out to training Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu to stuff on the opposite end of the spectrum like sewing, cosplay, and card games. I even paint model kits sometimes, and I collect vinyl records. I'd like to think my hobbies are diverse enough, so I'm not too entirely boring. The hardest part of VTubing for me, honestly, it's not even the VTubing part, it's the content creator part. I hate disappointing people, so I try to play games everyone will enjoy or games people request, which means now I have way too many games and not enough days in the week. It got so bad I made a freaking wheel to decide what I play. And the best part, when someone asks why I'm playing a certain game on a certain day, I can blame the wheel. The other problem is time for videos and projects. I can do it now while I'm recovering, but when I go back to full-time, yeah, that's gonna be a future me problem. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you at your next appointment. What skills have I learned from VTubing? First, editing. I used to think I needed huge and crazy edits. Now I focus on smoother transitions and small effects. I realized I was spending 4 hours on a 5-second clip, and that math was embarrassing because I never got videos up because of it. I've also worked on my voice and talking to myself. Apparently I used to sound super dead inside. I watched one of my old videos and nearly died from cringe. It felt weird talking to a mic at first, like, wow, I'm just sitting here and talking to myself. Now it's way easier to be natural, animated, and actually sound like, well, me. Even when I go back to full-time work, I'm still going to keep learning and improving for you guys. Thanks for stopping by. See you at your next appointment. Your favorite part about being a VTuber? Easy. Being myself without worrying who recognizes me in public, like I said before. I can be as goofy as I want without accidentally starting a war in my town or my job because that's what it's doing. Also, I get to be my own mascot. Who knows? One day we can have t-shirts, desk mats, maybe even an energy drink formula. Just saying. Plague Cure sounds like a good flavor. Anyway, I'll see you at your next appointment. My favorite content to make. Honestly, being a cop plague doctor and clipping my streams, way more fun than it should be. Problem is, the clip market is insanely oversaturated, so that's not gonna carry me. I love fighting games, but not enough to make guides. I'd get exposed immediately. Gacha games, amazing, but covering news and playing them, that's just a migraine simulator. And gaming news, absolutely not. I refuse. I choose peace for once. So yeah, I'm sticking to voiceover entertainment. Let me be your little escape from all the chaos.